Operation Green Twist to begin on Friday. Hello and welcome to today's Daily Blitz. In today's video, we'll be covering how an elite group of central bankers and financiers plan to print money and thus save the planet. And they've got quite an innocuous name, don't they?
Yeah, it's the Central Bankers and Supervisors Network for greening the financial system. But what does the name really say? What are they planning on doing?
So the central bankers, because they have such an increased and ever more powerful role within a country, have begun to take on ever more responsibilities. And a lot of them have said, well, we actually have a responsibility for solving climate change. And doing something often means, printing money these days in order to finance various projects. Now, what this group of bankers aim to do varies depending on which country. But already the Banque de France is investing its pension fund into green assets, whereas in the People's Bank of China is directly creating credit in order to finance green technology. Now, on Friday, this is the reason you should really look out for it, is when Christine Lagarde takes up her mantle at the European Central Bank. And she is a big proponent of investing, in central bankers solving climate change one way or another. Is that right?
Yeah, and what she's proposed, along with her friends at other central banks in this group that we're telling you about, is two things. First of all, reinvesting the maturing assets of central banks into green technology, which means into the bonds of companies that further this green technology. And secondly, when the next round of QE begins, directly investing that new money, that newly printed money, into green bonds.
Right. And so as investors, a lot of people have made a lot of money since quantitative easing started after the crisis by simply front-running central banks and just buying whatever they're about to buy. So, there is an investment case here, really, that, speculators really should just be buying up these green bonds before they get bought, right?
Yeah, if you're looking to profit from QE specifically, and that's what you anticipate happening, then it should pay to focus on specifically the bonds that central bankers are going to buy. And in this case, that should be green bonds.
Regardless of the underlying fundamentals for those bonds. But this is purely an idea that we've just been speculating about. Do watch out on Friday to see what Christine Lagarde says once she takes on the role as of European central banker and grand vizier for the currency union of the Eurozone. But that sums up today's video. Thank you very much for watching, and be sure to tune in tomorrow to the next Daily Blitz.